Hello and welcome. Welcome to episode 20 of Rhythm for All. I'm Anirudh Venkatesh, and this week, what we're going to do is look at how to switch between groups. So, we've done this concept, we've covered this concept of groups before. It's basically where we are grouping events in a certain number. So if you have a group of 3, it would be something like takita 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 takita, versus a group of 4 would be takadimi 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 takadimi. A group of 5 might be taka takita taka takita, or alternatively spelled Taddigirnatum, taddigirnatum, taddigirnatum. Right? So here are our groups. Now, how can we use this? So one way, one of many possible ways, is to take a group. So let's say we're in a group of 4, right? So this is our tempo, and we have takadimi, 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 takadimi. Now, if I were to say these at the same tempo, the syllables that I'm saying, but I were to replace them with the syllables ta, ki, ta. So what would happen is, instead of takadimi, 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 instead of the tas coming on the beats, what we would get is we would get a shift. We would get the tas coming somewhere off the beat, and it would only finally meet again with this tempo depending on what the group we've shifted to is. So, takadimi, 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 takita, 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 ta. So you see how takita, ta, this ta doesn't quite come on the beat. So we've done this before when we were talking about how to divide a certain number of a certain time interval into a certain number of syllables. So this follows from that, where we're doing takadimi, takadimi, takadimi. We're taking 3 takadimis and we're splitting it into takita, 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 4 takitas. Takadimi, 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 that's 3 takadimis. And now takita, 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 ta. So that's 4 takitas. It adds up to 12. So this is where we're going to start off from. So this is called changing the jati, or the group. So the group here is 3 or 4, as you want it to be. You can have a group of any number, but we're going to start with 3 and 4. And let me show you how this can be applied in a musical context. So let's set up a 4. Okay, yeah, this seems okay. So spooky tune. Okay, so we have 4. And now if I wanted to change the rhythm slightly there, I would make it into 3 and then come back to 4. But there would be this point of time where it feels like there's a different grouping happening. So here's the 4. Now I'm going to do the 3 and back to 4 and back to 3 and back to 4 and 3. Now we can extend this and make different melodies even with this. So let's see. So there's all 4. And now 3. And 4. And 4, still 4. And now 3. Still 3. And 4. Still 4. 3. 4. 3. 4. And there we go. So that's a quick example for how you can switch between groups, so that when the group switches, suddenly you're thrown off the usual rhythm, what you're kind of used to, the kind of grouping that you're used to. And that brings in a certain variety into whatever is happening. It also makes you pay attention. So if something is going, if you've set the status quo with a 4 rhythm, with a 4 group, and then suddenly change it to 3, it gains prominence. So this is, I find, a pretty cool way to introduce some variety into compositions that involve time in general. So I hope you have fun with it, and that's it for this time. I will catch you next week on episode 21. Wow, we're already at 21. So I will catch you next week. Until then, see you. Have a nice week.